What is up, everybody? Pac-Man Does MTG here, coming back with another video. I know it's been a long time since I've actually posted. It's because I haven't really made any new decks, really. I just haven't gotten around to buying more Magic cards. I haven't really gotten around to be making more decks yet. But I am going to update you guys on this mono blue deck. Again, it's one of these decks I keep coming back to, back and forth. So let's just get this started right away with how I normally do, lands first. So we got 24 lands, of course, and it'll be 2 of the Evolving Wilds. I think the land base in my mono blue has not changed at all. So if you've seen my recent mono blue decks, this is probably the exact same land base. But I have 2 of the Evolving Wilds. All they are is sacrifice them. You can search your library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. So it gets that search for you, and it can shuffle your deck up. And then we have 22 of the basic islands. I'm not even going to really look through these. I have 22 of them. So 22 islands and 2 Evolving Wilds. That's 24 lands altogether. Again, not even going to lie, I'm 100% sure that it's just the same land base. Now we'll get into my creatures. This has changed because I had mono blue Drake, I've had mono blue Flying, I've had mono blue this is just a mono blue deck now, and basically I've been making it based on mill and a little bit of control. I don't really know fully though, but we're gonna just keep going with it. So we have 4 playset of the Triton Shorestalkers. I know it's really dark, but 1 mono blue, you get a creature that's a 1/1 and it cannot be blocked. So I have 4 of those, and that's 4 of those 1-drops is really good. We have 2 of the regular, just a regular creature to have, Wetland Sambars. They're just 1 blue and 1 for a 2/1. That's it. And then we have a playset again of the Sage's Row Denizen. This guy is great for mono blue in my opinion, especially if you're wanting to make mono blue mill. 1 blue and 2, you get a creature that whenever another blue creature enters the battlefield, you get to make a target player mill the top 2 in his deck, and it's a 2/3. So Sage Row Denizens, I have 4 of those. Great card, love it, especially when you start stacking them. You're going to have them mill 8 cards off the top of their deck when you play any creature, so that's really good. And then we have 2 of the Archaeomancers. For 2 blue and 2, you get a creature that when it enters the battlefield, you get to return a target instant or a sorcery from your graveyard to your hand, and it's a 1/2, so another good card. And then we have a little bit of a game winner, I like to call it. 2 of the Kraken of the Straits. 2 blue and 5. He is a creature that is a 6/6, but creatures with a power less than the number of islands you control cannot block him. So if you have a good amount of island out there, you're most likely going to get by with the 6/6 and do some damage. Now we get into our instants, the biggest part of the entire deck in my opinion, other than creatures and land, of course. These are basically just something to have, really, but I have 2 Dispels. For 1 blue mana, you get to counter a target instant spell. So, I mean, that's not bad. Especially if they're using burn, you can at least counter their burn. We have 1 of the Nullifies. 2 blue, you get to counter a target creature or aura spell. So that's a really good card as well. 2 of the Anticipate. I love this card because it's 1 blue and 1 colorless, and what it does is you get to look at the top 3 cards of your deck, put 1 of them into your hand, and the other is on the bottom of your deck in any order. So that's a pretty good card to have in my opinion. It helps, I guess, get some draw out there, maybe get some cards going. We have 2 Negates, 1 blue and 1. We get to counter a target non-creature spell, so that can counter instants and sorceries and enchantments. That's really useful. We have 2 cancels. 2 cancels, that's 2 blue and 1 for counter target spell. Counters anything. And we have 2 of the Jace's Ingenuity. For 2 blue and 3, you get to draw 3 cards. So that's some draw power in there. And then we get into our sorceries. We have 2 of the Tome Scours. 1 blue, you get to have a target player put the top 5 cards of his deck into his graveyard. Mill for 5. That's a really good card for 1 blue. 2 of the Divination. Divination I love a lot. 1 blue and 2. You get to draw 2 cards. More draw power. 2 of the Sleep. I love Sleep because it saves you every once in a while. 2 blue and 2. You get to tap all creatures the target player controls, and they don't untap during their next untap until their next untap step. So this is really good. Keeps them open, kind of, for a little bit. And then our last little bit of the deck is Enchantments. We have 2 of the Claustrophobias. Now, in my other mono blue decks, I had Encrust, and I didn't like Encrust because it didn't tap the creature immediately. But this is 2 blue and 1. Enchanted creature taps when it gets enchanted, and it doesn't untap. So you keep that thing on them, tapping them the whole game. Basically a blue pacifism. And then our last 2 cards are another thing, a mill for 2 of the Curse of the Bloody Tome. 1 blue and 2, you get to enchant a player. The enchanted player at the beginning of his turn, every turn, he has to mill the top 2 cards of his deck. So I put 2 of these on one guy if I'm doing a 1v1. They have to mill top 4 every turn. So I just keep milling them away. And that's basically my little update. It's a good deck all around. It runs really well. I enjoy playing it. It's fun. It's been a long time. I just wanted to make a little update video. The only reason I haven't been making videos a lot lately is because of the fact that I literally do not have any decks at all that I'm working on that I have new. I just have all the same decks you've already seen, and I'm just making little updates to them and stuff like that. But, I mean, even making update videos seems kind of useless, but I figured since it's been a long time, I'll make a little update video on my mono blue, because it has changed most out of all of my decks. So I made the update video for my mono blue again, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the deck. If you want, I'll leave the deck list in the description below. I'll also leave a link to my Facebook page for my channel below, so if you guys want to go like it on Facebook, yeah, you can do that too. I post videos on there every time I upload. I'll post a video on there as well. And I'll post little statuses on there that say, hey, how's everybody doing? Little memes, magic memes, stuff like that. So, I mean, again, I'm not really active on my Facebook page either, but because it's just been so long. But other than that, y'all want to check that out, I'll leave that in the description below, and I'll leave the deck list in the description below as well. So, hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, whatever. Doesn't bother me. But, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all whenever I come back. I don't know when it'll be, but I plan on making more videos soon, hopefully. So, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.